All right, welcome to this session of the box making video, and this is the third part out of three videos being made on how to make a flip box that has a see-through glaze. The first part took us through how to make the wrap. The second part took us through how to make the base. And the third part will take us through how to make the partitions that will be inside this box. So in order not to stress, because the partitions should not be as thick as the materials used for the base, and I have decided to use a different material called the FBB. So if you have not watched the first two segments, you can check the link in the descriptions. The first two links will be for part one and part two. And if you are interested in joining the Telegram video course where I explain how to make boxes from scratch, if you try to find out my videos from YouTube, you may not be able to gather them together correctly. So I have a Telegram course that allows you to go through each course from beginning to the end. And of course, there is no end. I keep adding videos to it to make, to make you keep growing, to help your journey in box making. So if you're interested in the video course, it should be the third link in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, the video course costs 45,000 naira as at the time I am making this video. However, I am offering you a 90% discount, thereabout, more than 90%. You will check once you use the link in the description, you will find out that particularly for using that link, the cost is reduced by 90%. That means you'll be paying 3,500 or 4,000 naira, depending on what your conversion may be. Just use the link and you find that in the description. So let's move on to make our partition. This is the partition we want to make. Small partitions will be placed inside the big box, and I'm going to show you how I come about this. There is also a video on how to make boxes with FBB or card in the video course, so it's very important for you to take the course if you are interested in making boxes. So this card measures 9.25 by 8.5, and I'm going to show you how I come about it very quickly. So what we need, the entire box is 10 inches by 10 inches if you have been following the video. Now I intend to divide the box into two large parts and further subdivide one large part into 6 parts. So I want to take this part as 6 inches, 5 inches, and I want to take this as 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 by breadth. And then for the length, if everything is 10, 10 divided by 3 will be 3.3. So each will be 3.3 by 2.5, which is what I have here, this box. So what I need to cut to arrive at this will be this way. This is the flat surface. What I need is 2.5 by 3.3. Okay, but I want to add a height of 2 inches, so this will be height of 2 inches, this will be length of 3.3, this will be height of 2 inches, then plus an infold, to make the box look thicker. This is what I mean by the infold. You can see this little fold inside, into the box. This makes the edge look thicker and it hides the rough edge of the card. Okay, so that infold is going to be 1 inch and it's going to be on both sides 1 inch. So this will be 3 plus 3 plus 3, that's 9.3. So that's how I arrive at 9.3 for the length, and for the breadth, this will also have an infold, this will also have an infold. So 1 inch infold, 2-inch height, 2.5 inches breadth, 2-inch height, 1 inch infold, and when you add this together, this will be 3 plus 3 plus 2, that's 8.5. So that's how I arrive at 8.5 for the breadth and 9.25 or 9.3 for the length. So how do I now come about this? Of course, this is 1 inch, the ruler width is 1 inch, then 2 inches will be measured, and I'll just flip the paper and do the same thing on the other side, and whatever measurement I have left in the middle will be my length and breadth. So beginning with this, I'm going to pick my ruler and align it with the edge. Use the blunt end of the scissors to make a score line just once. Okay, and you see we have that infold. So I'm just going to do that all around. All right, my infold has been done all around. Now I want to also make the 2-inch score all around, which will serve as the height, and I'll join these two together, and I'll do the same thing all around the box. Okay, having done that, I can now just go over it so that you can be able to see the score lines properly. Okay, I'm doing this for the purpose of the camera because I know the score lines won't be so visible. So I am scoring it so that you can be able to see the obvious lines. Okay, you can see them, see how they go. This is the actual thing that is the length and breadth in the middle. This is height and infold. This is height and infold. So this is 2.5 and this is 3.3 like we have. So we now cut this to get our box. So this is how you do the cut. You look for the line that borders the 2 inches, this 2 inches, the line that borders the side, and you cut and stop where it meets the side of the 3 inches. You do the same thing on the other side and stop. Okay, so that our 2 inches height, comes out. Well, we flip the paper 180 degrees and do the same thing there. Okay, the 2 inches, both 2 inches sides are standing alone. Now you rotate and let the 2 inches be parallel to you, and you cut almost off, leaving this offset on the side of the 3 inches. You do the same on the other side. Okay, that falls off. You flip and you do the same. Okay, now the 3 inches is also standing alone, but we want the offset to be alone like this. This offset is carrying the side with it, so we're going to trim the line here and here. See, leaving this angle. I'm not just cutting, there's a line I'm following. You can see this fold is where I'm going to cut off. Okay, and the same thing on the other side. There's a line here and there's a line here. So you cut them to where they meet. Cut them, stop, cut, stop. Okay, so we have this. Good. This goes in and this locks it down. This locks it down. Okay, and the same thing happens here, and this goes in. So that's how it works. But I'm not just going to lock it like that. I want to apply adhesive to all the sides and before joining them. So please follow me as I do that. First, I will cut a small piece of straw and I take my adhesive and apply to this side. The outer part of the ears are important. Okay, then I am going to apply on this part and just a little extension inwards because this is going to go over. You understand why? Yeah, that's it. Okay, then I'll do the same here. I do the same thing here. Just extend it a little bit downward. Good. And then close this up. Right. So for the 2-inch side, we are going to be applying adhesive all over it. You will understand why very soon. But please do not let it extend beyond the fold that will form the base, the seating part of the box. Do not allow it to extend to that point. Okay. Right. Now we're ready to assemble the box. We will pick these ears. Remember there's adhesive here already and here already. So make them stand vertically and bring this close, making sure that these two edges are aligned. Then you fold this outer part in and you apply pressure with the scissors. Okay, you do the same thing here. Close this part in, fold it in and apply pressure with the scissors. And look, you have made a simple base out of card. Okay, so I have so I have prepared enough of this, right? And I will be attaching them to create partitions within the box. Okay, so we're arranging others. This comes in, and this comes in. Okay, and of course I can create another form here and fit it into the box. Okay, I think that's about it. How do I attach this? Yes, and they become permanent. Of course, we can add adhesive to the base and attach this to this and just put it in there. So let's try doing that. Okay, I'm going to change the arrangement to the earlier design we had. So all of them are going to be vertical, and instead of 7 I will have 6. So placing this in Word, apply adhesive to the base, and to the lower part. I'm using a scraper to also apply because of the depth of the box. Okay. And just applying some pressure to make the bond strong. You can use the base of the scraper or the base of the scissors to just add some pressure. Add some pressure. And we can do the same here. Sorry, trying to ensure that they have a straight edge. Okay, and then one will do the same for the boxes on the other side. There we go. Applying pressure again to make it firm. There goes the partition. Right. So I believe that this really helps you to be able to partition your boxes next time. Thank you for joining in this tutorial. And I'll see you until I see you again in the next part. Do make sure to practice. Do your best to practice so that you can be able to get better at it. See you again next time. God bless you.